So we've got super restorative workout. This is great for people who do hard things all the time, because what happens when we do hard things is we sort of amp up our nervous system, and this is going to help down regulate our nervous systems, but whilst also moving in all sorts of different directions, and also just keeping us nice and elastic as well. We don't want to totally switch our bodies off. We just want to start the rest and recovery process. All right, so I'm going to get straight into it. We're going to start off with a quick breathing exercise. All we need to do for this is pop our hand on our belly, and we're just going to breathe. Take a nice big deep breath. You want your hand sort of just lower than your belly button. And when we breathe, we want to actually breathe into our hand and push our hand out. Now we're just going to do 3 breaths. Good, and then we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to put our hands in our side, and we're going to feel those hands push out as we breathe. Nice big deep breaths. And same on the back, so we're going to put our hands on the back. We're not going to feel as much movement here, but we still want to feel a bit of movement here on the back. And this is just going to allow us to get a full belly of air. It's called 360 breathing, because when we expand, when we use our diaphragm, we should really be expanding our entire abdomen. Good, so this next one, we're going to go down onto our knees. And we're just going to stretch off our hip flexor. This is probably the most tight muscle we have in our body, especially when our nervous systems are amped up. Our hip flexors hold that stress. So what we're going to do here is tilt our pelvis forward, sort of like this, and then we're just going to lean forward. Now all these movements are going to follow the same breathing pattern, and that's where we breathe out on the eccentric. So on the effort, as we go, we're going to breathe out. Good, one more. Good. And with all these movements as well, we're not aiming to go as far as we can and push and push and push. We're just going to go to a comfortable end range of motion, and then we're just going to allow sort of the elastic properties of our muscles just to bring us back to a relaxed position. One more. Nice. All right, for this next one, we're going to have some wide knees. We're going to go onto our hands and knees, and we're just going to keep a nice long spine, and we're just going to lean forward, stretching off our hips. And as I said, get to the end range of motion, come back. Really have to relax our hips in this position. Letting our body do the work. Using that elastic sort of end range just to spring us back at the end. Good. Now, so from there we're just going to hop into a plank, and then we're going to bring our knee forward and then slide it across our body. Same with the other leg. Trying to keep a nice tall spine still. Breathing out. Keeping our arms straight. Letting our hips sink down towards the mat. One more. Good. Now from here we're going to go to that same wide knee position, but we're just gonna open our chest out like so. Drawing our elbow open. Same on the other side. Again, feeling that end range. Letting the elastic pull you back. Good. And then we're going to go into this quadruped position, and we're just going to draw our arm across and push against the mat. So draw it across and then push the back of our hand into the mat. Breathing out as we push. So you want to push about 50%. Not too crazy. We're just activating those muscles in a stretched position. Good. From here, we're just going to pop up onto our feet and do a 3-directional good morning. So what a good morning is where we just bend our knees a little bit and hinge at the hips. And again, we're just finding that end range and letting our elastic just pop us back up. Nice tall straight spine. And for this, we want to go in 3 different directions. Or 3 different dimensions, whatever direction you want. And if you feel a direction that feels good, feels like extra tight, you can just go with that. Nice tall spine, letting that end range just pop you back. Good. So we're just going to roll the shoulders off, and then for the last one, we're just going to turn our feet out, slight squat, and then we're just going to open our arms out like so. Breathing out. You can move your arms in different directions. If you want to go higher, if you want to go lower. Good, and then just to finish off, we'll do a couple bounces. This just gets all the healing juices flowing around the body, using those calves as pumps. Getting us ready for whatever hard things, intense things we might want to do in the day. All right, hope you enjoyed that. Hope it relaxed you, got that system down regulating, got you moving in loads of different directions. By the way, I definitely recommend replaying this and doing it again. You'll definitely get more out of the second round. That's what I did when I did this. And let me know in the comments if this worked. When I did this, it literally cured my back pain. So I'd hope that it do something cool like that for you as well. Thank you. Peace out.